Today is May 9th, and I've entitled this, The Golden Law of Karma. How you treat others determines how much happiness or suffering you will experience. So why we call it the Golden Law? Because you have the Golden Rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated, which doesn't always work because others may not want to be treated the way you treat yourself. But you understand the general idea. And so how we treat others is responsible for much of the happiness we experience in life, or much of the suffering we experience in life, because as we know, when we treat others well, we feel good. And when we treat others unkindly, we feel bad. So it's kind of like this instant karmic connection between how we treat others and how we feel. Hold on a second. You're probably looking at this. I'm going to close this. Now you can look at me. So we've often talked about this reality in which you do something either good or you do something bad and you suffer the consequences because you carry around the emotion that you're expressing. So if you're expressing love or integrity, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, then you get to experience that emotion. If you're carrying around hatred or jealousy or anger, resentment, you, unfortunately, will be experiencing that emotion. So it's an interesting karmic reaction. Sometimes we talk about karma as being a reaction from past lives. This is pretty instant. Our attitude towards others produces an instant experience, either good attitude or bad attitude. So it's always nice to remember how well or how equipped potentially we are to punish ourselves by hating another person, by discriminating against another person, by resenting another person, by cheating another person. It's us who ultimately suffer. It's us who ultimately are cheated. And conversely, when we are serving properly, respecting properly other people, trying to make others happy, and in Krishna consciousness, we experience an amazing amount of happiness. And I've seen this many, many times when devotees were experiencing some kind of low point in their life. One of the solutions, the best solutions for them, was to go out and give Krishna consciousness to other people. They'd always be happy doing that because it wasn't about themselves. They're going beyond themselves. So as soon as they went beyond themselves, stopped thinking about, I'm not happy, what do I need, what I don't have, what another devotee has that I want, and so on. They were really, really just completely blissful, actually, just giving Krishna to others, because it's so much more pleasing than trying to give things to yourself. So that's why Prabhupada always wanted us as much as possible to give Krishna consciousness to others, because he knew how beneficial it was for us to give it. And when you give it, you get it. You don't give it, you may not get it as easily. But when you give it, you definitely get it. So it's a very, this is the highest kind of so-called karmic reaction. You give Krishna, you get Krishna. That's a transcendental karmic reaction. The more you give Krishna, the more you get Krishna. The more you give Maya, the more you get Maya. The more you give anger, the more anger you experience. The more you give resentment, the more resentment you experience. The more you serve, the more blissful you feel.